Okay, hey guys. Okay, hey guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video. Okay, I haven't made a video in a while. Like, wait, why is somebody just texting me asking if I'm still gay?
Why are you gay?
The last video I posted was a month ago, so it's been a little minute, and I feel like we never really had like a get to know me phase of this. So today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A, but I'm gonna be answering your questions while I do my makeup and get ready. So yeah, let's cut this short and get into the point of the video. If y'all don't know, well, y'all should know, but I asked my people on Instagram to ask me questions. I asked on my main story and I asked on my spam. So if y'all don't follow me now, y'all should go ahead. I'm gonna answer the ones from my main first. Before anything, I'm gonna start with primer. I use the e.l.f. Hydro Grip Primer. So I'm gonna prime my face while I answer the first question. The first question is, what's my current top 5 artists? Well, obviously number 1 will be Drake, because it's always gonna be Drake. Number 2 for right now is probably Party Next Door, because that album is gold, the both of them.
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I don't know who number 3 would be. Let me think. Maybe Mariah the Scientist. Yeah, I've been liking Mariah the Scientist lately. I really like Control, and let's just put Drake again, because we can never actually go wrong with Drake. So next question is, why did I make my YouTube account? Wait, before I answer that question, the next step of what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on foundation. I use the Maybelline Fit Me in shade Mocha. This fake like my summer color, though, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I use 3 really. This the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. It's not really a foundation, but like fake. And I got the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation in the shade Caramel. So what made me start my YouTube channel? I really started my YouTube channel because I always wanted to do YouTube. Like when I was younger, I used to make like little videos.
Hello, my name is Paige, and I will be showing you halfway like around my house over here. So hi, this is me, and this is my dad right over here doing my hair. And I'm going to show you some other places right over now.
I guess I had a YouTube channel when I was younger too. I hope like nobody ever discovers it. But when I was younger, I definitely had a YouTube channel. I used to post like little videos. I used to try and do pranks and shit like that. But now, I was like, I feel like since I always wanted to do it, why not? Like, that's really why. I'm going to use the Real Techniques brush 200. To put on my foundation. So yeah, I really am just doing it because when I was younger, I always wanted to do it, and I just find I enjoy doing it. I like to talk, and I always be talking to myself anyway, but I feel like for some reason talking to a camera feel way less awkward than what everything else feels like. So next question is, what got you into baking? Yeah, a lot of these questions that everybody has asked me is about baking. So here's a warning beforehand. But I basically started baking because my grandma bakes a lot. Like every Thanksgiving, that I go over there, and I'm gonna be looking over to the side because this is where I think that. But every Thanksgiving when I go over to my grandma's house, my grandma be baking for us. She had mad baked treats all out on the table. And she had like this one cake. It's called this lemon bundt cake. When I tell you I'm not even joking, that's one of the best cakes I ever had in my whole entire life. So I wanted to make it. And I think I was having like this, I was in Spanish class, and I think she was having this cultural day or something like that. Or like some type of potluck, I remember. So I was like, oh, I need to like bring, she was like, everybody need to bring something. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna bake something. So I asked my grandma for a recipe. She gave me her recipe. And I brought it to school. I already tried a piece. And somebody was like, oh, can I like buy one of these off of you? And I was like, yeah, sure. Because, you know, I had the recipe. Like, you know, fuck it. I need some money. So I was like, yeah, sure. You can buy it from me. So I let them buy it. I think I charged like $30 for the first one. Because that cake, you know, it'll take a while. And that's my grandmother's recipe. So I was like, yeah. They was like, oh, no, like, this is so good. Everybody was telling me, oh, I should start actually baking. And I was like, no, like, I'm scared that everybody's not going to really buy from me. But Lord behold, we are now here 2 years later, thriving more than ever. I get orders pretty often. I just hit my New Year's goal. My New Year's goal was to get 500 followers. And it is March, and I hit my 500 followers. So I'm super grateful for that. I'm glad for all the people that told me that I should do it. And, you know, that gave me faith. So I could believe in myself to do something. So, yeah. Next we have, what is my favorite hobby? I know most people right now are going to expect me to say baking. But if I'm going to be completely honest, it's not. I like to bake. Like, don't get me wrong. I love to bake. But my favorite hobby probably definitely got to be reading. Anybody that know me, like, no, I really love a really good book, like, but it just gotta be good. That's the only way. My favorite book too the book that I'm reading right now is Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. That one's more of like a forbidden love kind of story. But one of my favorite books of all time that I've read recently, well, not recently, but I've read, is probably The Beginning of Everything by Robin Schneider. I will not lie to y'all. That is one of the best books ever. It's like a good thriller, good mystery, all of it. I love it. Like, it's so good. I'm about to put on my concealer. For concealer, it depends how I'm feeling. Like, every day I kind of switch it up, to be honest. But today I'm going to use LA Pro Conceal. I got 2 shades. One of them is slightly lighter than the other one. I'm going to use this one that's a little darker today. And then I got this hydrating camo concealer. And then I got the 16-hour camo concealer that's a little lighter. So I'm going to use both of those as well. Okay, the next question is my dream vacation. I don't really have a dream vacation right now. Like, I really want to go to, well, at first it used to be Thailand, but I'm supposed to go to Thailand in June. And I don't want to go anymore because I feel like the flight is just too long. Like, that's one, I cannot sit still. I cannot focus for too long. Like, I definitely don't want to go to no Thailand. So, well, no, I want to go for the experience, but I just don't want to sit on the flight. Maybe right now, I'm thinking a lot about Hawaii. Like, I want to be able to, you know, I think that's where I want to go right now. And I need to find Barack Obama as soon as possible. So, I think for right now, I'll say my dream vacation is Hawaii. It says, what career am I interested in for the future? All right, like, my dream job that I'm interested in for the future is to be a surgeon, a pediatric general surgeon. But I think that school is just gonna take too long for that. So right now I'm interested a lot in being a surgical nurse, a pediatric surgical nurse. Or if worst comes to worst, then I'll be just a regular nurse practitioner, a general nurse practitioner. I think I wouldn't mind that either. So, yeah. Next question. It says, am I excited for college? When I tell you I am so excited. So excited! God bless. I cannot wait. I've been dreaming about it. I don't really know where I want to go for sure yet. It's either between Norfolk State University and Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. So I'm still deciding, but I'm so excited to go. Like, this don't make no sense. I can't wait to start like living my own life. I feel like high school is so overrated, and everybody in high school is a joke. Like, I'm so glad that I never got to see these people again because these bitches is crazy. To answer that, yes, I am so excited to get the fuck out of here. Next question. This says, how much did you invest in the startup of your baking business? Now, this is one of the best questions that I ever got in my life. To be completely honest, nothing.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I did not invest any money when I decided I wanted to start baking. It was literally off of a limb. Like, I was like, oh, everybody told me I should do it. Maybe I should just see how I go. So I just baked. Like, one day I literally just baked. I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna be selling cupcakes when I get to school. And everybody was like, okay, cool. And they bought. Like, I also, during that time though, I was really popular. So everybody was like, oh nah, like pay selling cupcakes, man. Like, well, that's what I thought it was at least. But I did not invest anything. I just started baking and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just make a business page. I'm gonna just do this, I'm gonna just do that. But as time went on, I started to save little by little, and I wanted to start expanding my brand, expanding my business. So then I started like buying little stuff to decorate the cupcakes. So I started doing like regular stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just start, you know, doing new things. And that's when I could say probably I started saving a little bit. My first bigger like order that I did, not order that I did baking, but order that I made for baking stuff, was probably about $300 to $400. And that's when I bought like a bunch of containers. My biggest mistake that I did while starting my business was I did not buy things in bulk. I used to buy things individually, or like, okay, when I need it, I'll go back to the store and get it. But as time was running on, I was like, oh, I can't keep doing these running to the stores every time. It became stressful. Like, it was just more and more work that I had to do every time an order did come around. And as orders start increasing, I was like, oh hell no, I cannot keep doing this. So I would say, if we was like being realistic, maybe if I count that one big order, because that was when I was saving money to make that order to buy everything I needed, $300. But if we're gonna be like realistic in the actual startup of the business, I did not invest any money. That's probably the answer to that. That's the best way I could answer that. Next question: how are you so drippy? I don't know. I think I had to just find my style. I'm not gonna lie. My dad used to have me he used to dress me when I was in like middle school, and he used to give me like all of these little girl unicorn shirts with the sequins and stuff, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to wear this. I kept telling him I want to wear big girl shirts, like whatever that was supposed to mean. But I guess I was talking about graphic tees and stuff, and then I just found little stuff that I liked, and now that's how I just do what I do now. Next question says, when did I start dance? I was dancing in elementary school. I went to Promise Academy, and at that time we had like we had African dance there. I used to do African dance at Promise Academy like for as long as I was there. Or I remember there was this girl that I knew in school when I was younger, and she used to always like make up dances and stuff. And one time we had this after school teacher. We was like, oh, we're gonna do like a little dance performance for him and everything like that. So I think that's when I like started dancing. When I started dancing for real, I'm pretty sure it was around like middle school. But they didn't really offer dance classes in middle school. Like, not that I can remember. The middle school is kind of like, you know, blurry for me. But I do remember like doing talent shows, and we was dancing at the talent show. As I got into high school, there was more dancing opportunities. Like, we had the shows, and we got to join the club and do this after school. So then stuff started getting more serious. Then it evolved. It got more serious when I got to high school. This says, where do you get your personal style / fashion inspo from? I'm going in with the LA Colors Ultimate Cover Concealer. This one is lighter. This will be like that brighter under I was looking for. But if I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, probably my dad. Like, my dad is pretty, dad is pretty fashionable. So although like he used to dress me in that stuff I did not like when I was younger, he helped me a lot with finding my style now as to what I do like and what I don't like, because he introduced me to new things. So I think that's where I got most of it from. Also, like, you know, when I just see what's trending and I be like, okay, I like that. Or I take bits and pieces of what's trending and I add that to what I normally like, or if I like it or not. I think that's where, if I had to say I got it from somewhere, it'd be from there. Next question is, how has your style changed from freshman to senior? Damn, y'all got a lot of questions about my style. Am I fly? Like, am I cute or not? Like, do y'all think I can dress?
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I'm gonna try and show y'all like some pictures from how I dressed my freshman year, but it was very I have really like sandwich outfits. I don't know if y'all know what that is, But a sandwich outfit is basically like, okay, you got a shirt. Say I got a black shirt, I'm gonna wear blue jeans and I'm gonna wear black shoes. Like, that's really what it was freshman year for me a lot. But also my freshman year, I did wear uniform. Like, all right, my first few months I was in the school, and then you know, everything else happened. And I got to my new school. My second school, we wore uniform. So I was lucky that I have to show that side, but I wore a lot of sandwich fits. And my clothes, like, sometimes even if you buy something from a cheap place, you just want to make sure your clothes don't look cheap. So I feel like I didn't really know how to distinguish something looking cheap and being cheap, or like I didn't know like good types of denim, like when it came to stuff like that. So that was a bigger problem. But now I don't really wear sandwich fits no more. That's one. Two, you know, I just found out what worked best for me. Like, I feel like I keep saying that because that's really all the answer it is. I didn't want to really fit in like, okay, I'm gonna wear this because I see my friends wearing this, or it's more so like I'm gonna wear this because I'm comfortable in this. Like, I don't really like on up tight jeans anymore. When I was a freshman, oh, I used to love some tight jeans. Like, I used to think, oh yeah, nah, these jeans gonna make me look thick. This gonna make me look thick. Like, I'm not worried about looking thick no more. I just want to wear everything that's comfortable for me. So this question is good. It says, define what you think it means to be rich or live a rich life. I think to live a rich life is to live a life full of like love. Not even love on like a romantic level. Maybe love from just being loved by your loved ones. Like, that's enough. That's a lot. That goes a long way. I feel like with a lot of love and support, then that's a rich life, because you know that no matter what, you have people that's in your corner. You know, you have people that you could depend on, and you being a dependable person as well. Living a rich life is like being surrounded by good people, whether that's friends or family. And then to be rich, I mean, bitch, I wish I was rich in money, but I think to be rich, you know, you could be rich in other things besides money. Like, you could be rich in success, rich in prosperity, rich in growth, you know, stuff like that. So what is my favorite thing to say? Right now, it would have to be probably the salted caramel pretzel cupcakes. And I'm only gonna say that because that's my favorite flavor. So every time I got like an order for those, I'd be like sneaking myself. I make a little baker's dozen so I can eat one. And that's my favorite part because I really love those. Next is my secret talent. Okay, not a lot of people know this, but I can sing.
Be fucking for real.
I sound like Beyonce, but I just keep it a secret because I feel like everybody always think I'm joking about everything. So that is my secret talent, that I am literally a singer. Now we're gonna go to the next questions on here. Another account. What makes me appreciate life? I'm gonna take the brush that I use for foundation. I'm not gonna add no more product onto it, but I'm just gonna use it to blend out the harsh line on the side of where the other stuff is blended out. Right now, probably like new beginnings. I think that makes me appreciate life more because it's like, okay, I know I can make mistakes, but there's no way that like I can't move forward from them. So I think I appreciate life a lot more when I realize that, because it's like, damn, it's okay. Like, you don't have to be perfect here. I think also my family, just a little bit, like just a little bit, but they make me appreciate life because like most of the time they're in my corner for like majority of the time. I got a lot of family members that are in my corner that will make sure to support me. So that makes me appreciate the little things a little bit more, because it's good knowing, you know, you have somebody that's there for you. Next I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. contour wand. I'm not gonna put it exactly on up here on my cheek, but I'm gonna put it a little bit down so I could blend it out more. The next question is, how's balancing your business and school? You know what? When I first started, so my 10th, 11th grade year, it was a little bit harder, just for the simple fact that like I was doing a lot more in school. Right now, senior year, I don't do anything in school. I mean, like, classes are super light. I don't remember the last time I've done homework. So I would say it's not that hard right now. And most of the time when I get orders, most of my orders are actually outside of school now. When I first started, a lot of them was in school, but as I expanded, a lot of them are outside of school. But the little times where I do get orders in school, or if I have an order I have left over, I'm like, oh, let me freehand sell in school. It becomes a little bit easier because, like, cool, I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm making money and I'm still going in the building. So I wouldn't say it's too hard. I'm going to blend that out with the Real Technique 258 brush. Somebody asked me what was my best high school year. I'm not going to lie. My best high school year had to be my sophomore year, y'all. My sophomore year was my first year going into the school I'm in now. And I was like, oh, nah. Like, when I first got there, I had these friends. And because I had just joined the volleyball team, like, you know, I had nobody to talk to. And my friends was pretty popular-ish, I guess. Like, they was, like, cool. But they were so funny. Oh, my God. I used to be so entertained. We used to hang out all the time. So, that was probably my best year. Like, I mean, I don't fuck with them bitches now, though. So, fuck them, actually. But they did make my sophomore year really enjoyable. My next question is, what are your goals for this year? Actually, I have a note of this. So, let me pull it up. My goals for 2025 was for... My first one, I can't tell y'all because it's still in the works. And I don't want to say it too soon and then nothing happens. So, just know it's something for my business coming really soon. And I'm super excited for it. The second one is to read 12 books for the year. Because although I really do like to read, I feel like I don't be having the time to read anymore. Like, I work and then I bake on top of that and I be at school. So, I feel like I don't really have time to do the things I love anymore. So, that's one of my biggest goals, to read 12 books. So far, I've read 2. So, I guess I'm getting somewhere. It is March. Just like a book a month. My third goal is to have 25 posts up on my business page. I'm getting close to that, so we're working on that. My fourth, well, I don't know if I said third or fourth, but the next one is to get 300 subscribers on YouTube. So if you have a friend, send this video to your friend. Tell your friend, hey, subscribe because she's super cool, and maybe I can help me reach my goal. The next one is to post at least 2 YouTube videos every month. Now, I already messed up with this because, y'all know, I went something, yeah. But in my defense, actually, I have nothing to say in my defense because there's no excuses. But it's okay because I'm not going to be like, okay, nah, fuck this goal. I'm not doing it no more. I'm going to just try to work forward and start doing it now. My next goal was to get to 500 followers on my business page. And yesterday, March 8th, I did reach that goal. And I am now at 517 followers. So that was great. And lastly, to get 2.5 thousand followers on my main page. And right now I'm at 2.3K. We about to hit 2.4 soon. So when y'all see this, please go follow my other channel too. The next question I got was, what made me want to start my own business? I kind of touched on this a little bit earlier. So I guess I'll just go back to it a little bit. But really, I just need money too. It was my sophomore year. I did not have no job. I mean, it wasn't like I was struggling super bad, but you know, it always just feels good to have your own money, like not to have to ask my parents for nothing. So it was that, and then I love baking. I came up with the stuff. My grandma helped me with a lot of stuff, so that's really why. What is my favorite part about baking? We're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Liquid Camo Blush. I don't know what shade this is, so just please don't ask. My favorite part about baking is probably decorating. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's the most fun part. I hate the regular stuff. Well, I wouldn't say hate, but that's why when people be getting the same orders over and over again for that strawberry shortcake and that cookies and cream, it's like boring because I'm literally doing the same stuff. I am so tired of making strawberry shortcake cupcakes, and I'm tired of doing that damn cookies and cream. I want to do something like, you know, with designs. Like, I like doing birthday cupcakes for y'all. Like, I like when people ask me to try new stuff. I like when people send designs and they're like, hey, do you know how to do this? And I'm like, oh, hey, you know what? Not really, but I can try. That's my favorite part. I like when people inspire me or challenge me to try new things with this. So this is all of the liquid products I use. So now I'm going to set my face just slightly. I got the Milani Make It Last. I'm gonna set my face, and then we're gonna go in with our powder products on top. For our powder products, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my under eye. To set it, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I'm gonna use a little bit of that, and I'm gonna use a little bit of this One Size Ultimate Setting Powder. Oh, this is the shade Sweet Honey. This next question is, what kind of surgery do I want to do? Now, my friend asked me this. I don't know if she was talking about career-wise or like on me. I'm gonna hope she's talking about like career-wise because I don't know what else she's talking about. I want to do general surgery. I used to want to do like cardiothoracic surgery, which is basically all the stuff with the heart. But like when I was younger, I used to do them little heart dissections and stuff. And y'all, the heart is too gentle for me. Like, I don't know. And I feel like general surgery is just a little bit easier. Like I have a really bad habit of taking the easy route of a lot of things, but that's definitely, I want to do like general surgery. I know a lot about that now, so I feel like it wouldn't be so hard to figure out once I get to like to med school and college and stuff. I would say general surgery, pediatric general surgery though, because I still want to work with kids. The next question is, what was my biggest struggle while becoming a baker as a teen? I'd probably say saving. Like I make a lot of money from baking, but I have such a hard time saving. I don't know if that's really a problem about becoming a baker though specifically, but that is one of the problems I have with baking and money management. Also, I think maybe it might be professionalism. Because I'm younger, everybody thinks like, oh, well, not every, I don't want to say everybody, but when I have older people that's trying to make orders with me or trying to make orders through my parents, they feel like they have to go through my parents to talk. If they have a problem with something, they want to go talk to my parents. Or so maybe age and professionalism. I feel like a lot of people aren't that professional when it comes to talk to me on my business page because it's like, oh, she's young. And I don't like that because I'm running, even if I'm young, I'm still running an establishment.
Point. This is a business, an establishment.
You know what I'm saying? So that's probably a really big struggle. Also, like I said, with the whole age gap thing, these are mostly for like my older customers. But like whenever they try to place an order through my parents, like they just going back to run and ask my parents everything, talk to my parents about everything. Like that is annoying. Oh my God. And I cannot stress this enough. If you can come to me to place an order, then you can come to me about anything else that has to do with your order. Like they be dragging it, they be trying to go to my parents about everything, ask my parents every question, and on top of that, they'll follow my Instagram. Everything that you need to know to book is on my Instagram. There is stuff that's in the link, the links are on the bio, there's stuff in the highlights, like literally everything. And if you're old and don't know how to really like work a Instagram like that, I still have a website, like not just a booking website, like a real right website. So that's probably the most, like, that's the biggest struggle ever. Like, and you know, you gotta learn how to code switch sometimes, and I'm still really working on that. Maybe because I'm still young. Like sometimes when I'm pissed off, like I'm just pissed off, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know how to like fake the funk, or when I have an attitude, I really have a hard time like shaking that off. So that's a hard thing too, because sometimes you gotta just really be professional. So that's that. Next I'm gonna go on with this random blush. I'm not gonna lie, I bought this blush like maybe 5 years, nah, 5 is dry, or maybe 3 years ago, and it was at Dollar Tree, and it was so pink, and I was like, oh my God, yeah, I need that. And it's one of the best blushes I ever used in my life to this day. And I didn't even know how to do makeup for real back then, but now I'm still using it. Like I love this blush. So yeah, those are actually all the questions, but that's good because we're about to be at the end of this anyway. I just used the highlight. This is the same brand of what I just told y'all before, but this highlight is really good. Y'all see that little glow? Yeah. So now I'm about to go over everything with the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in shade 360, which is still mocha. This is not the mascara I normally use, but if y'all do want to use it, it's the LA Colors Perfect Curve Volumizing Mascara. I had to change the angle because my camera just died. We're gonna use this Fenty Beauty lip gloss. I think this is the shade Fenty Glow, but don't take my word for it. I'm just gonna do it and later. Next, we're gonna go on top with the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm and the Birthday Cake. It's just a little bit pink. And yeah, now we're gonna set our face one last time. Yeah, we are done. Let me show y'all the final result of that makeup in some like natural ish lighting. It's not exactly natural lighting because it's dark outside, but okay, I tried. I don't know if y'all got that clip because this camera is dying. The battery is exhausted, it says. But yeah, anyways, you guys have reached the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this informed y'all a little bit more on me personally and who I am as a person. So if not, it's okay. Y'all can just keep watching my videos and y'all learn more as we go. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all subscribe, you know, send the video to your friends or the other stuff. I hope I answered all of y'all questions. If you guys didn't get the chance to answer a question, that's probably because, to ask a question, it's probably because you're not on my Instagram. So make sure y'all tune in. Y'all should follow my Instagram. The link is in the bio. And yeah, oh, actually, do y'all see my nails? Because y'all know who did them, right? Y'all know who did them. Don't play. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see y'all in my next video.
This shit too decent. Scale of 1 to 10, she a 10 piece. Usually I'm the one with the groovies. Shorty so bad.